if I go out, people recognize me as Bhuvi, Gilli, Tangachi, yeah. But now, when I go out, they say nature's joy. So that transformation I got, films really made me really big. That really gave me a good career. Adalla irukku. But keeping it aside, but still somewhere I marked my place on my own, and that's obviously it's my nature's joy. That's all, no? Where I quit completely the cinema completely because I was working as an assistant director. Before this, Vendu Thaninathu Kadam film வந்து ADA work பண்ணேன். So until then I was into cinema somehow. இப்போ வரைக்கும் எனக்கு சினிமா ரொம்ப பிடிக்கும். I'll not say I don't like cinema or anything, but this business needed me. Quality, it's not only about washing the hands, cleaning, I mean tying your hair and ஒரு நல்ல ஒரு ஸ்பேஸ்ல பண்றதுனால மட்டும் you'll not get the right quality product. You have to put the right raw materials needed so that you can make the best soap out of it.
So usually any brand, they would keep their things secret, but you teach a lot of people, you share your knowledge with people. So adigin decide panninga,
we like to create our competitors, no problem. Let's face it, in the market.
In conversation with me today, I have entrepreneur, actor Nancy Jennifer with me. Vanakkam.
Vanakkam. Hi.
How are you?
All good. How are you?
I am good, ma'am. So happy to see you. Enna we have seen you nariya films la paathirukom, serials, programs ellathilme paathirukom, but seeing you as an entrepreneur is like such a surprise first vande. And how are you feeling now, because you started in a very small scale first?
Yes, of
now
course.
when we take ipo on the channel vande or organic brand abdin eduthona, your brand comes in the top. So how is that feeling?
That's actually very nice because until few years back, until now actually, if I go out, people recognize me as Bhuvi, Gilli, Tangachi, yeah. That's an amazing recognition. I will not say I was feeling bad about it or anything, but now when I go out, they say nature's joy. So that transformation I got, and throughout films really made me really big. That really gave me a good career. Adalla irukku. But keeping it aside, film illama somewhere else na hit aane. I did something else and I went, I don't know if I'm on top or anything because there are nariya irukku, but still somewhere I marked my place on my own, and with the help of my family abdina, that's obviously it's my nature's joy, that's all, no? So I'm feeling really overwhelmed sometimes and really happy, ரொம்ப content, and yeah, mixed feelings da because I have to, like, this is not like just okay vandha 1 month and madri illa, so I have to maintain this throughout, so it's mixed feelings but completely happy about it, yeah, of course.
Do you remember that point where you decided to, you know, push it further and idha on the big scale up panna poren, this is going to be my, like, acting vandu konja thalli vechittu, this is going to be my thing abdinte? Do you remember that point?
That point, I think because of the Nalangamavu, the product got hit. Because we started with Sattamavu, that's a drink, health drink, and then we included Nalangamavu along with that. The powder, it really got super hit, and then we came to soaps, and then again Manjista soap nonne, so again it got very much hit. So that was the point where I quit completely the cinema completely because I was working as an assistant director. Before this, Vendu Thaninathu Kadam film வந்து ADA work பண்ணேன். So until then I was into cinema somehow, like on screen or off screen, I was like with the cinema touchodiye தான் இருந்தேன். இப்போ வரைக்கும் எனக்கு சினிமா ரொம்ப பிடிக்கும். I'll not say I don't like cinema or anything, but this business needed me, like it just pulled me in because of the demand, because like people started asking it for more, and the soaps we make are like we have to keep it for 30 days before we sell it. That's the curing period. So we can't, if the demand increases also, we can't make it today and sell it tomorrow. So we have to keep it for another 30 days. We have to make the customers wait for 30 days. So what we had to do is like we have to make the products ahead. So on the demand கேத்த மாதிரி நிறைய பண்ண வேண்டியிருந்தது. So அப்போ we had to employ more people, like நிறைய staffs உள்ள கொண்டு வர வேண்டியிருந்தது. So இதெல்லாம் I was not able to manage it without coming here or being like கொஞ்சம் டச் இல்லாம அப்படி பண்ண முடியல. So that was the main reason That was one of the main points that I stepped into it completely, and we took the another place because we were doing it homemade before this. But then now we took another place where we are doing the soaps, everything. So yeah, I think because of the demand is what made me to come into this completely. Yeah.
When we take any brand, quality is the first thing that comes to our mind, right? So being your customer, I would say I've tried their nalangamavu, as she said, her sattuma and all. Like I used to buy from you munnadila.
Thank you.
So I know how good the product was. My mother started using it. My lot of friends started using it. So I know how good it is. And till now you maintain that quality.
Yeah.
So tell me how important that quality is.
That is extremely important. We never compromise on the quality, because sometimes what we do is we get, in case we are using a shea butter for a soap, we get it for 200 also, we get it for 500, we get it for 1000 also. But sometimes, like, if the like konju jaasti panna what we'll think, okay, number, like when we go for the lesser price, we get the profit more abdin irundha kuda, we will not go for the lower price. We always maintain what is needed for us, and the quality is very, very important. We teach soap making also, and we take a separate session in the very quality and quantity kaha. We do a separate session in that class, because quality, it's not only about washing the hands, cleaning, tying your hair, and or nalla or space la pandradhanaala mattum you'll not get the right quality product. You have to put the right raw materials needed so that you can make the best soap out of it. So and actually in the quality nalla illama, that quality check we always do. We have wasted n number of soaps because sometimes some things happen and soap வந்து நல்லா வந்திருக்காது. அது ப்ராடக்ட் குவாலிட்டியாவே இருந்தாலும் பார்க்கறதுக்கு சில சமயம் நல்லா இருக்காது. Because homemade products தான் இது எல்லாமே. So it doesn't have a right formula. It has, but அந்த அதாவது machine making கிடையாது. It's all handmade. So sometimes somewhere it will change the color konjam mari irukum. அந்த மாதிரி இருந்துச்சுன்னா I'll make sure people we don't sell it. So இந்த மாதிரி quality check இல்லாம போவே போகாது, because people நம்பி வாங்குறாங்க. We are not the most recognized brand, or we are not someone like ஒரு பெரிய brand கூட மோதுற அளவுக்கு நம்மளுக்கு we are not that capable. But there are quite few people who are using our products like right from the beginning, like 7 years, almost 7 years aachunanga. 7 years there are people buying from the same us. So we really want to give them the right product, and we make sure it really it is up to the mark.
Super. And since you mentioned about the classes you take, so usually any brand would they would keep their things secret. They would not share things. They'll be like secret ingredient.
Yes.
They won't reveal things. But you teach a lot of people. You share your knowledge with people. So அதையும் decide பண்ணீங்க, like okay, நம்ம ஒரு brand create பண்றோம், we're gonna run it, we're gonna make profit out of it, earn customers credibility. இதெல்லாம் தாண்டி let's start sharing this knowledge அப்படின்றது எதனால?
Actually இது சொன்னா கொஞ்சம் ஓவரா இருக்குமான்னு தெரியல, but we like to make the competitors. There are not many people who teach what they know. And also one main point that really made us do this is we went to lots of classes, especially me and my dad. Especially my dad went to lots of classes for this, to learn soap making. But nobody taught us the calculation. So there is a formulation, and there is a method to do the calculation, and you can do the calculation on your own. You can make whatever soap you want. But nobody taught us that. We learnt it through YouTube, through every other things possible. We learnt it on ourselves. And then my dad and myself, my mom, we all were discussing one day, and then like nobody taught this to us. So இந்த மாதிரி நிறைய பேர் இருப்பாங்க இல்லையா? ஏன்னா இதுக்கு முன்னாடி I was in the makeup field. ஸோ நான் ப்ரைடல் மேக்கப் பண்ணிட்டு இருந்தேன். ஸோ அந்த டைமில் நிறைய பேர் என்கிட்ட மேக்கப் கற்றுக்கிட்டாங்க. ஸோ திஸ் இஸ் நாட் சம்திங் நியூ. ஸோ வென் வி லைக் மேக்கப் எனக்கு தெரியும், ஐ வாண்டட் டு டீச் இட் டு சம் ஒன் ஸோ தட் தேல் கெட் ப்ராஃபிட் அவுட் ஆஃப் இட். ஸோ அதே மாதிரி இதே நம்மளுக்கு தெரியுன்றப்போ வை நாட் டீச் இட்? ஸோ பட் we didn't think this will boost like this, like the சேல்ஸும் கூட. And one more thing, அதனால சேல்ஸ் மேபி குறைஞ்சிருந்ததுன்னா we would have stopped it.
Okay.
So if we teach someone, அதனால எங்களுக்கு இதுல வந்து we started like losing clients or anything, we would have stopped it. But no, we actually got more people because of this, because அதுவுமே ஒரு வகையான மார்க்கெட்டிங்காகவும் இருந்தது. So yeah, and also teaching is no harm, like it's okay. இதுல நிறைய பேர் கத்துக்கிறவங்க பார்த்தீங்கன்னா it will be mostly housewives. ஸோ தே கெட் பெனிஃபிட்டட் அவுட் ஆஃப் இட். அண்ட் வீட்டிலருந்தே அவங்க வந்து ஹோம்மேடாக பண்ணி அவங்களுக்கு இப்போது இட்ஸ் லைக் பூம்புகார்லேருந்துலாம் வந்திருக்காங்க. ஸோ அவங்க surrounding la they sell it to those people who are in their surroundings, and on the surrounding la there is no much of internet and all. Those customers are not going to buy from us anyway. But somewhere நம்மளோட ப்ராடக்ட்ஸ் அவங்களுக்கு ரீச் ஆகுதுன்றது it's a proud moment only for us. So in a way, so I think it's good only, and again சொல்லணும்னா we like to create our competitors, no problem. Let's face it in the market.
அதுக்கு வந்து ஒரு தனி guts வேணும் to create the competitors and let them in the market. வந்து it's a huge thing. And also talking about your family, so நாங்க வந்து when we entered the place வந்து we saw dad was doing something, mom was like packing and இதெல்லாம் செக் பண்ணிட்டு இருந்தாங்க. So how supportive they are supportive, we can see that. Yes. But how much does it mean to you?
It means a lot to me actually. Yeah, as you could see, they are helping me out ன்னு சொல்றதுக்கு மேல they are the ones who are the pillars of this company for sure. Because my dad's been doing business since I was 1 year old, or since I known him, but always been a failure. It's like he has done more than like 100-200 business so far, but adukana next step he will never take, because he used to get sarees from Surat. He will sell it to everybody, like veedu veeda and the time lang kudupanga illaya, like for the EMI and all. So he'll collect for the first month, but the next EMI he'll not go and get it. So he was always lacking in the marketing or the other things, but he was always good at doing the business, in the sense the first part of it, to source it from where in the products na market, where to source, where is the right place, which is the right place. So everything he does, all the groundwork, everything he does it perfectly, but the marketing or to how to proceed, that's where he was lacking. So I think that's where I came in. So if it was only me, it would have been maybe a failure. If it was only my dad also, it would have been a failure. But only when it's like me and my dad together, and also my mom like being a very good support, like she's the pillar of both of us. Whatever whatever the decision we make, it will be always she'll be the last judge to okay இது கரெக்டா இருக்குன்னு நினைக்கிறேன், இது தப்பா. So it's always the family, like நான் இதுக்கு முன்னாடி சொன்னப்ப கூட ஏதோ ஒன்று சொல்லுவேன், we three were discussing. So it's always we three discuss and do it. So I think that's the main secret of our success also. It's like in a business பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் they say don't include family or friends, so that உங்களுக்கு அது பிஸ்னஸ்ல பெருசா அந்த ப்ராஃபிட் வந்துட்டு நம்மளுக்கு இருக்காது, எந்த மனக்கசப்பு வரும். This and all people used to say, but for me it really worked, since it's my parents. So it's like me, my mom, dad, நாங்க 3 பேர் தான். Whatever decision we make sure we three agree to it.
Do you remember இப்போ வந்து நம்ம ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணி ஒரு லார்ஜ் ஸ்கேல் எல்லாம் போயிட்டு இருக்கோம், one day you would have realized, oh, we are making a good profit, this is what I was imagining for, or this is what I was dreaming about. Aptena, you in that moment, do you remember like you shared with your dad, or your dad shared with you, or a family, you sat down and appreciated yourself? Do you
that we have done, but not because of the profit, but because of the result of our soaps. Because we've got few messages from our clients saying like I became very dark after my delivery, and my in-laws was like really blaming me for being this dark, and so actually அவங்க பண்ணிருக்க கூடாது. To my opinion, அவங்க அந்த மாதிரி in-laws அந்த மாதிரி சொல்லிருக்க கூடாது. இப்போ எப்படி உன் புருஷனுக்கு எப்படி உன்னை பிடிக்கும், கொஞ்சம் அழகாய்க்கோ, is what they said. So that really hurt her a lot, though the in-law shouldn't have told her that, but our product is what made her come back to the original self of her. She became really bright, and she brightened her skin because of the product, because of her manjista soap especially, and engloda nalunga powder. Idu rendu use panna nanu regular I started using it, and really it changed my life. Thank you so much, I'll be forever grateful, is what she sent. And one more client, because in the idala I remember, so we've got so many the praises, but idala I remember. And then the other one was like she got big stretch marks. We didn't know the nalangamavu cured the stretch marks actually, because nobody from my family was pregnant or after nobody had given birth just then. So adnala enak theriyadu adu patti, we didn't know. But a lot of clients sent me that the stretch marks are cure agichu idhula. So these are the moments we have sat, appa used to like, ammu இன்னைக்கு அந்த ரிவ்யூ படிச்சியா அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு he used to like கண்ணு கலங்கிடும் அப்பாக்கு, he'll have tears in his eyes and while saying this. So இது நாங்க டிஸ்கஸ் பண்றப்போ we have felt so happy, and okay, somewhere we have created difference in somebody's life. And also by soap making class la, because she used to be very like housewife ah dhaan irundirukke 20 years I have not done anything, but after learning this I'm earning something, like at least 10,000 out of this, but I'm very happy about it. My husband is very supportive, so இந்த மாதிரி சொல்றப்பலாம் we have felt really happy. So profit never made us happy, but this, because profit vandalo next again we are going to put it in this again, so it is going to be another investment. But these comments are gonna, like, that only made us go through everything.
I think you guys are meant for doing this. You are meant
Maybe,
for
I
changing
think.
lives. So it's very interesting.
Yeah.
So நீங்க சொல்லுங்க, இப்போ வந்து we have seen Jennifer, like எனக்கு தெரிஞ்ச நாள்ல இருந்தே you've been always so bright. You've always been cheerful and bright.
Hopefully,
So
yeah.
நான் வந்து ஒரு 4.5 years முன்னாடி கேட்டபோதும் you told me you were using நலங்கு மாவு. I use only this. I
Yeah.
take bath only in this. So இப்போ சொல்லுங்க, what is Jennifer using? உங்களோட brandல இருந்து what all things you use?
Okay, so I still use the nalang maavu only when I'm really busy, like I have to get bath very early, quickly. அப்படிங்கிற பட்சத்தில் I use my triple butter soap. So I really like butters. So which has avocado butter, cocoa butter, shea butter. So all 3 butters we have. So அதனால அந்த butter soap I really like. So நலங்கு மாவு or butter soap. And then the night routine has changed a little, because I never used to, I just face wash பண்ணிட்டு makeup remove பண்ணிட்டு I'll sleep off. But these days we have a oil, so face serum oil ஒன்று இருக்கு. So அது வந்துட்டு after cleansing my face with our cleansing milk ஒன்று இருக்கு, ஸோ அது யூஸ் பண்ணிட்டு and then I use the serum, ஆயில் போட்டுட்டு தான் தூங்குவேன். So I think this has become a new routine now.
So வந்து how many products do you create? Like who curates all these products? இப்போ வந்து okay, as you said ஒரு butter soap அப்படின்னா how do you come up with that idea and who curates that?
It's me and my dad who curate it completely. So அது ரெண்டு பேருமே டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணி பண்ணுறது தான். Formula we both know. So like we both know to do the calculation, so we can do it. And then இந்த ஐடியாஸ்லாம் எப்படி வருது அப்படின்னா, it's just trial and error தான். So before, we have almost 20 varieties of soap right now in our brand, Nature's Joy. I think at least ஒரு 40 varieties we would have done. Like by far. So 40 varieties பண்ணி அதில் எல்லாமே I always make sure I use it first. So I will not, இப்போ நான் பட்டர் சோப் யூஸ் பண்ணிட்டு இருந்தாலும் if there's some new soap there is, நான் அது first I'll try that. So I want to know if it is at all giving some result or anything. So இல்லை ரிசல்ட் எனக்கு ஒழுங்கா தெரியல, இல்லை அது கொஞ்சம் ரஃப்பாக இருக்குது, ஸ்மூத்தாக இல்லை, அந்த மாதிரி ஏதாவது இருந்ததுனாலும் வில் கரெக்ட் இட். ஸோ இந்த மாதிரி ஸோ இட்ஸ் ஆல் அபவுட் ட்ரையல் அண்ட் எரர் தான். செஞ்சு பார்த்து if we like it, we go ahead with it. If we don't, okay, fine, it's okay, no problem.
What is your next step you're looking forward to? இப்போ வந்து you're at a very good place, you have so many customers. நீங்க சொன்ன மாதிரி 7 years-ஆ வந்து customers-லாம் இருக்காங்க. So what is going to be your next step?
Next step, இது வரைக்குமே we have been selling only through Instagram and Facebook. So இதுக்கப்புறம் we are starting like a website launch பண்றோம். So very soon. So it will be through website இதுக்கு மேலே. And also we are looking for an offline store. ஏன்னா people been asking, சென்னையில் நீங்கள் வந்து ஒரு ஸ்டோர் இருந்ததுன்னா it will be easy for us to come ask and get it. ஏன்னா இங்கே we have so many customers coming in and buying. So though we say it's just an office, we don't sell it here, but they just like no அங்கே வந்து பார்த்து கேட்டு வாங்கிக்கிறோம் அப்படின்னு. So they just come and அது அவங்களுக்கு ரெகுலர் ஆயிடுச்சு. So there are like few people come and buy. So I thought why not put it as an offline store நம்ம வந்து சென்னையில் அப்படின்னு. So these are the plans right now going on. And while maintaining the nominal, ஏன்னா நாங்கள் ப்ரைஸ்மே we don't put it as too much. எல்லாருக்குமே ஈஸியாக இருக்கணும் அப்படிங்கிறதுனால ரொம்ப ப்ரைஸ், எங்களோட சோப் எதுவுமே 200க்கு மேலே எதுவுமே இல்லை. ஸோ இட்ஸ் ஆல், ஏன்னா ஹோம் ஒயிட் சோப்ஸ் வந்து யூஸ்வலாக 350, 400, 600 இந்த அளவுக்கு ரேஞ்சில் இருக்கிறப்போ we don't want to do that. So it's all about 200, 250 max. That's like starts from 70 rupeesலேருந்து 200, 220ல. ஸோ அதுக்கும் ஜாஸ்தி தாண்டிடவும் கூடாது. பட் வி ஹாவ் டு லைக் எல்லாமே பார்த்து சரி செய்யணும் அப்படிங்கிறதுனால. அண்ட் வி ஆல்வேஸ் பிலீவ் இன் டேக்கிங் லிட்டில் ஸ்டெப்ஸ். லைக் ஏன்னா இந்த இடத்துக்கு வர்றதுக்கு we took 7 years. We could have done it in 3-4 years, but it would have been a bigger step. ஸோ அது கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சமாக பேபி ஸ்டெப்ஸ் எடுத்து வச்சா கொஞ்சம் ஈஸியாக இருக்கும் அப்படிங்கிறதுனால அடுத்த பேபி ஸ்டெப்பாக வெப்சைட், அதுக்கு அடுத்த பேபி ஸ்டெப்பாக we want to do an offline store. Yeah.
ஸோ வந்து உங்கள் பிராண்ட் பொறுத்தது யூஸ்வலாக ஆர்கானிக் ப்ராடக்ட்ஸை வந்து இந்த மாதிரி எல்லாம் ட்ரீட் பண்ணாதீங்க. இப்போ இஃப் ஐம் பையிங் அ சோப் ஆர் ஏதோ ஒரு பவுடர்லாம் வாங்குறேன்னா டோன்ட் ட்ரீட் இட் திஸ் வே அப்படின்னா நீங்கள் எதெல்லாம் பண்ணக்கூடாதுன்னு சொல்லுவீங்க?
ஓகே, ஹேண்ட்மேட் சோப் பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் சீக்கிரமாக கரைஞ்சிடும். ஸோ அது வந்துட்டு அதுக்கு we have some solutions which is again அது மட்டுமாவது சீக்ரெட்டாக இருக்கட்டும். பட் we teach that to our students. ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ்க்கு சொல்லி தருவோம். பட் அது நாங்கள் வெளியில் நாட் here. So we have something. பட் ஆனால் few brandsல நிறைய பேருக்கு மிஸ்டேக்ஸ் வர்றது இது வந்து ஏன்னா சீக்கிரம் கரைஞ்சிடும் லைக் 10 days 15 daysல அப்படின்னு. ஸோ அது வந்துட்டு நிறைய வந்து அந்த வாட்டர் அட்லீஸ்ட் வந்து அது நல்லா அந்த சோப் பாக்ஸ் அந்த வாட்டர் ஹோல்ஸ் இருக்கிற மாதிரி ட்ரெயின் ஆகிற மாதிரி தண்ணி அதில் வைக்கிறது பெட்டர். ஸோ சம்வேர் சும்மா அதில் ஃபுல்லாக வாட்டரோடே வச்சா இட் வில் ஈஸிலி மெல்ட், ரொம்பவே ஜாஸ்தியாகவே கரைஞ்சிடும். ஸோ தட் இஸ். அண்ட் ஹோம்மேட் பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் இது லைக் கெமிக்கல்ஸில் யூ வில் see the reaction very quickly. பட் இந்த ஏஜிங் ஆர் இந்த சுருக்கம் ஷ்ரிங்க் ஆகுறது இது எல்லாமும் சீக்கிரம் வந்துடும் when you use chemicals on your face. But homemade products will take at least 1 month to show result. This is to like few people I'm saying. நிறைய பேர் எங்களோட சோப்பில் மஞ்சள் 1 weekல ரிசல்ட் வந்திருக்கு, 2 daysல ரிசல்ட் வந்திருக்கலாம் சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. There are people who have said that. But few peopleக்கு it will take little more time because அவங்க face got used to all the chemicals they've been using so far. So it's better if they like கொஞ்சம் வெயிட் பண்ணி ரிசல்ட் ஏன்னா எடுத்தோன்னே ஓகே எனக்கு என்ன 2 நாளில் வரல 3 நாள். So you can't do that to your skin. So you can't, it is like too much to ask for. So once you start using it, use it regularly and அடிக்கடி மாற்ற வேண்டாம். ஸோ இது இல்லையா இது இல்லையா இது அந்த மாதிரி இல்லாமல் கொஞ்சம் சஸ்டைன் பண்ணி அவங்க அதை யூஸ் பண்ணிகிட்டே இருந்தாங்கன்னா டெஃபினட்டாக இதில் ரிசல்ட் வரும் if the product is right.
Awesome. So வந்து when I see your Instagram page, Nature's Joyoda page பார்க்கும்போது the most satisfying thing is that when you cut that soap. So
Yes.
it will be more like ஒரு 3 times வந்து அதை பார்க்கலாம். It will be more satisfying. அது அழகாக கட்டாயி வர்றது. ஸோ நவ் இப்போ ஏதாவது ஒரு லைவ் சோப் மேக்கிங் மாதிரி குட்டியா எங்களுக்கு?
Of course, yes. நம்ம we'll make it together. So I'll teach you. So நம்ம பண்ணலாம். ஸோ பண்ணிட்டு பார்க்கலாம். இது வந்து அன்மோல்ட் பண்ணி we have cut into 3 and then இதை வந்து இப்போ நம்ம 10 பீசஸாக கட் பண்ண போகிறோம். 10 soaps வரும். ஓகே,
which is my favorite part of the soap making. So this is how we cut the soap.
Come on, yes. Since we have added butter, it will be little more easier than other soaps.
Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing.